Hey guys, it's me, Troy Dellinger, and I'm going to be talking about the year 2024 in review and a biblical perspective of things. Not here to make end times prophecy, just giving a general analysis of 2024 and the direction of the church. Um, I think that we've had a lot of interesting events take place. Um, I've talked before about the moral decay of society. We all see it. We all see wickedness in society. We see the young generation Z, which is depressed in many ways and is confused. People that don't know their genders, and we see this all throughout this decade, primarily in the 2020s. Now that it's 2024 and the year 2024 is going down, we're pretty much about halfway through the decade, and I've already seen um major cultural shifts, and I really want for the next year, Lord willing, my channel to be addressing these issues. Um, Not every single video I'm doing, I want to talk about something cultural because I don't do that on my videos, but every once in a while, some of these issues need to be addressed, especially within the church. Because we have to reach society, we have to reach culture with the gospel and share Generation Z and wokes and people with the gospel of Jesus Christ. So, obviously the 2020s, it started off with COVID. It started off with the lockdown. It started off with the election, and we had all these issues. We had the Democrats get into office in 2020, which caused a lot of problems, a lot of cultural changes, a lot of wickedness in society. But with the COVID, we had the lockdowns, the churches being persecuted, Christians being persecuted all across the country, all across the world, and forced vaccine mandates and stuff like that. So that was one downside of the 2020s, and most of the 20s has been this liberal increase and democratic policies, and especially that we've experienced, within the workplace and stuff like that. Um, but that's part of the Christian life because the Christian life is persecution. We saw um, what happened with George Floyd when there was accusations of racism, and which started the woke movement, which has really gone all over society, which teaches that this cultural sensitivity. Woke is basically like the new word for liberals. You don't know your gender, that marriages between two men or two women or whatever, and stuff like everything is racist, and stuff like that. And really an attempt to take away Christians' rights and persecute Christians. Um, Within the 20s, obviously, was the insurrection when Trump tried to challenge the government, and his he got people riled up, which caused all those problems. And people have attempted to assassinate Donald Trump, which is wicked. You should never try to assassinate anybody. We should pray for all of our rulers, whether Trump or Joe Biden. So that is obviously wicked. Um, so so within this wokeness, this um evil woke movement, we've also seen a lot of good things come out. We've seen the Supreme Court rulings of Roe versus Wade being overturned. We've seen victories in the church with Christians having the right to do things. Then in 2024, we had the election, and the Democrats have been elected out of office. The Republicans are going to take control of the Congress and the presidency, which is good and bad because we're going to have lukewarm Trump supporters that that are hypocrites and don't know anything about the Bible. But at the same time, we're going to probably have a lot of um, cultural victories, which doesn't necessarily bring salvation, but can make society a better place. The street preaching community, I talked about in previous videos about how we need more street preachers to rise up, make a difference for society, and address these issues and reach out to these people with the gospel. Within the church, we have seen um, the persecutions that have come, the lukewarmness and we've also seen a lot of scandals. I've done videos about the continual scandals within the church because many people's wicked fruits are starting to come out. And in these days, the Bible says that people will get darker and darker. Wicked men will wax worse and worse, deceiving, being deceived. And we as a church need to address these issues and address issues within the church and with outside of the church. And that's what I got. Thank you for watching.